name is Arielle and welcome back to my channel. Today is a super exciting day because Sam and I are on an adventure to go pick up our new adventure mobile slash van, which is so exciting. And we actually bought this van more than a month ago now, or like committed to buying it. However, we had to wait until our other van sold, and with COVID and everything going on, it's just like took a little bit longer than expected. But we have a buyer for our old van, which is, I don't know, it's definitely bittersweet because I love our old van. It has been so good to us for the last couple of years, but I'm also really excited to upgrade to something a little bit bigger. And so today's video, I want to give you guys a full tour of the new van, show you guys everything that's going on with it. But if you want to see a tour of the old van before it like goes off to the new owners, write down in the comments below, because it is a really cool setup. It's a very small van, but I designed it with functionality in mind, so there's a lot of really cool features. So if you have a small van or you're looking into getting a smaller van, the old van could give you some cool inspiration. So let me know if you guys want a tour of that one as well before we hand off the keys on that one to the new owner. But today's video will be all about the new van. Yes. Woo!
Welcome back. Welcome to New Van Day.
Yay! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
What do you think? What do you think, Tapes? I know we showed you a lot of it before, but let's do it again.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Cool. In the light of social distance, I'd say hop in there, okay, and I will show you from out here. Okay. You like the van? You look like you're really hot. Welcome to our new van! I am so excited. She doesn't have a name yet because we literally just bought her like 10 minutes ago. We bought the van from Dave and Matt's Vans. They're out of Gypsum, Colorado. Super cool company. They do like van rentals and they also do custom van builds. So this was from their old rental fleet. But it's perfect for us and what we're looking for, and just like kind of making that step up from our old van to something a little bigger, something that has some more functionality and that will take us on more of the adventures that we want to go on. So we're super stoked to upgrade, and I think what I'm going to do is just give you the grand tour. Okay, so I think for the tour I'm going to start at the front of the van and work my way back because that is the way that Matt gave us our tour, and I feel like that would make the most sense. So at the front of the van we have a little bit of bulkhead storage up here, so we could put backpacks and things of that nature. It actually deepens as you reach back in there, which is pretty cool. And then here in the front, we have two swivel seats. So both of the front seats swivel, which opens up a whole bunch of space in the van. So we don't have to have like an additional sitting area like a lot of vans have, because these seats turn around and all of this becomes usable interior space. And then this table is actually on a swivel. So it stores while driving over like this, unless you're Sam, which is my fiance, who is a little bit too tall to have it here, in which case we'll move it, and I'll show you where it moves in a second. But yeah, this allows us to have, you know, our breakfast, our tea, play some games and everything like that, and have some functional sitting space where we can be in the van sitting at a table and not have to be like in the bed area, which is super cool. All right, so next I'm going to show you the kitchen area, and it's a pretty simple design, but it's perfect for what we need. So it has the 2 upper cabinets, and I did order some little like interior baskets for them. So maybe I'll give you guys another tour once we've added our personal touches to the van, like our decorative stuff and our bedding and everything like that. But I got 2 little like soft boxes that fit perfectly in here on each side, so that will help us with organizing our storage for food and things like that. And then down below there is a huge surface area for prep or whatever you want to use it for. And then this bad boy is actually cut custom for an Nalgene water bottle, which I think is cool, but it also fits things like this perfectly, so we can store some mugs and cups and things of that nature in that little dish. We have a variety of different drawers and they're really deep. I mean, I don't know if you can tell how deep the countertop is, but super deep drawers. And they do have soft close so they don't slam. And then the way that they stay in place while driving is just this Velcro here, which is super easy to replace. So a really simple but really effective system. And then this is actually a fridge, which is super cool because we've been doing the cooler life for years now. So this just pulls out and it kind of looks like a cooler, but it is actually an electric fridge that's super efficient. And it can be just like fridge temperature, but it could also be like freezer temperature. So if we wanted to have frozen stuff in here, we could, which is super cool. I'm so excited for that aspect. And then the bungee just keeps it in place while driving. So our water system, it is an electric pump, and it has 2 7-gallon jugs underneath, one for gray water and one for fresh water. And the thing that is super cool about that option is that if we ever needed like extra water, we could just bring in an additional 7-gallon jug of that nature and just replace it while we're out there. And yeah, electric pump, so pumps itself and then the water drains out to the gray area. Super cool. All right, so moving towards the back of the van, we have the same drawers on the other side of this cabinet and a bunch of different sizes, which is awesome. And then this is just open storage. I know that the rental vans have a cassette toilet that they put in there. We'll see. I haven't decided what we want to do toilet-wise, if we want to do one. If you have an opinion about toilets in vans, feel free to shoot it down in the comments below. I'm open to hearing about it. But for now, this is just empty space. And this also has this little rivet here for the swivel table, like I showed you earlier in the front of the van, so that when Sam is driving, we can put it over here because he's too tall to have it up there. Or if we want to like be able to sit at this and have a little workstation, you can do that as well. And this is nice for Tabor because she can actually jump onto this and up to here, so she can get onto the bed without us having to lift her, which is really nice. So I'll show you from the back here in a second, but the thing that's really unique about this build is that it's all open space under here, which originally wasn't what I was thinking I wanted, but chatting a lot with Matt about what this opens up space-wise actually kind of got me excited about the idea of having open space, because then you can literally like mix and match and do whatever. We can fit our mountain bikes underneath here. We can just fit tons and tons and tons of gear, and we don't have to have it be a specific size. So I'm actually super excited to try out the open air under bed space. And I'm not going to go super into details about all the electrical, but I'll have you guys come and check out just what we're working with back here. If you're someone who really nerds out on tech specs, I am happy to answer any of your comments about the tech specs, but this is what we're working with electrical. We do have a solar panel. Actually, we have 2 solar panels, which is awesome. So we have ton of energy. But yeah, I think for now, I'll just show you that. If you guys nerd out on this, you can enjoy the view of all the electrical, and I won't waste the time of all of you guys who don't care about this by trying to explain it. Okay, so charging port wise, we have the USBs here. We also have, I didn't comment on it, but down in all that electrical zone right here, we actually have an inverter, which allows us to have regular plugs as well, which is super nice. And then all of our lights in here are on a dimmer. I feel like this part of the van is pretty self-explainable. This is our bed. The way that we have it is actually to set up sleeping this way. So it's a little bit short if you're a tall human, but for me, it's totally perfect. And then we have a secondary fan up here so we can actually have like some great circulation of air, even if we don't have all of the windows and doors and everything open. Okay, so something I forgot to show you when we were looking at the kitchen, and it's actually on our other slider as well, so we have these on both sides, is our windows. So these actually do slide open and have a full screen, which is really, really nice for ventilation. You can actually open all the way with the screen as well, but it's kind of dusty here, so I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna try to film this last part quick because it started raining on us. But you can see we have a trailer hitch, which is sweet if we ever want to tow anything or have like an external bike rack or something like that. And the view from the back. So again, you can see that it's open air here, so it just gives us so much versatility for storage. These are for mountain bikes so that you can store them safely inside and they can stand up here, which is awesome. And then there's actually a little bit of like mood lighting in here, so you can turn on these little panel strips. Right now they're in party mode, but they have just like normal mode, which we'll see if I can, there you go, normal mode, which is nice. So you can get a little light down here if you have a ton of stuff stored down here and it's dark. You have some ability to see all the stuff. All right, everyone, thanks so much for tuning in to our van tour. We're so excited about our new rig. We definitely still need to do a little personalization, and she needs a name. So if you have any name ideas, shoot them down in the comments below. So help us do a little brainstorming. And I just want to give one last little shout out and thanks to Dave and Matt's Vans for hooking us up with our new rig. We're so excited about this purchase. We can't wait to get out and explore. And again, Dave and Matt's is in Gypsum, Colorado. They do van rentals. They actually sell pre-built vans, kind of like ours, and you can do custom van builds, and they have like a van builder like setup on their site, which is super cool. So you can plug and play all of your ideas and see what the cost would turn out to be. So we're stoked to have worked with them. We're really excited for our van and for all of our future adventures. And yeah, other than that, that's all I have for you today. If you have any other comments or questions or anything about the van or about anything you'd like to see in a future video, just let us know down in the comment section below. And as always, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so that you can be around for all of our future adventures.